We do have a spring break tragedy to tell you about. A 9-year-old boy from the Bronx shot and killed minutes after arriving in the Dominican Republic with his father. We start there at 4. I'm David Ushery.
I'm Natalie Pascarella. It is a heartbreaking story. As Dave said, that father and son had just landed in the DR to visit family when their car was ambushed.
Now we're learning one of the father's close friends may have orchestrated the entire thing. The boy was shot in the head and died at the hospital. The family flew from New York City to the Dominican Republic Wednesday when this tragedy happened. News 4's Erica Byfield has been putting together the details. Erica, we understand the National Police did make quick arrests.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're telling us, David. There are a lot of questions swirling about what happened in this case. We know that 9-year-old died after he got there from New York City, and people all over are demanding answers, including the president of the Dominican Republic.
En menos de 24 horas fueron apresados 5 hombres.
That's how police in the Dominican Republic announced the arrest of 5 men for the murder of a 9-year-old from the Bronx. Glacier Luis Feliz Camilo died Wednesday, shot in the head. Less than an hour after he got to the island, it happened while the boy was in a car with his father and at least one other person. His distraught dad says someone tried to mug them, cut the car off just after they left the airport.
Ellos se lo metieron adelante.
An emotional Sergio Luis Feliz told reporters, "We passed the toll, and it was after they got in front of us. We didn't stop, and we continued, and it was at that moment that they shot." The child's murder led the president of the Dominican Republic to tweet that he's following this case. He also said that he heard about the arrests and added justice must be ensured in the courts. Friday afternoon, Telemundo reported that the National Police arrested a 6th man, a friend of the boy's father, the same person the dad says that he turned to for comfort after his son's death. The police shared this surveillance image from their investigation. They say it helped them zero in on the men they believe are responsible for the crime. Investigators also said that the suspects rented this white car just before the ambush. Meanwhile, the boy's family is inconsolable, questioning what happened and why. The same sentiments that a priest shared as he urged authorities in the DR to protect its people.
Las autoridades deben brindar protección.
We should also tell you that the boy's family had a wake for him today in the Dominican Republic. Eventually, his remains will be flown back here to the U.S. As for the investigation, we're learning the police are also questioning 5 women that they say are connected to this case. Natalie?